Hello to my YouTuber friends. Here's an update on my big boy. I end up detailing this using a chrome marker on the rods, because on the real deal, rods are almost shiny silver or chrome. Did the front of the steam chest in chrome too, covers. And you can see the front of the big boy. I used Athens. They give you spare decals. It's got big boy in the front. BLI didn't do. I end up adding Ed, the engineer, in the cab. Rooftop antenna, double dynamos, painted these gold, the steam parts. Got the smoke unit running. I end up figuring out a couple ways to keep the fluid from going down inside. Here's a piece of rubber I used, something like a latex garment. Girlfriend or wife has one. It's ripped and ruined. You can use that, or you can order that in latex sheets. You can buy that and glue it up inside the stack there. I use a hole punch the hole in the center. You want it snug against the stack so the fluid won't go down there. Another thing you can use, I've got a couple things you can use to fill it. This is one of them I use to fill it. The other one you can see right there is a medical syringe for insulin that my friend gave me a whole box of them you can use, and you can stick down in the stack and fill it up. I fill it up till it almost, it's filled up in the back stack and almost overflows the front. You use a little cotton ball and dab it and blow down in there, and it gives you a longer run time when you fill it up that way. It doesn't hurt it. The back smoke unit will work first, and it'll take about a couple seconds. In the front one will kick on. Couple other things I didn't know about BLI. This thing's got signal when it takes off for starting up, which I didn't know. It has the two long toots when it goes forward, and when it stops, one toot, and then when it goes in reverse, two quick toots, and one toot when it stops. Pretty neat little, which I never knew they had that feature on there, and I just played around and it has that on there. Pretty neat little feature. Let's see if I can get the smoke unit to go. I run the smoke unit just for a short time, just like just to show off, because I don't like running them for long, because you get the oily residue in your track pretty bad. And BLI with their smoke units, still don't trust them too well. I had HOs. I went through 4 Q2s, 4 T1s, 3 S2s, and about 3 AC 6000, because the smoke units would leak inside. Oil residue would lay on the engine board right here on some trains, and it would glitch out the decoder or fry them out. So I try not to run it too much. I mainly run it just to show off, and then I shut it off right away. But so far so good. It's been running real good. I'm glad. I had this thing running for 3 hours solid, slow, about 35 speed step. But I'll tell you one thing, just curiosity, I ran it at a 70 speed step just on the back straightaway, and it's got a beautiful, sounds like a Tommy gun sound way it was, chugging away. And it sounded real nice, but I don't like running that fast, but just to hear that once in a while is pretty neat. But I've been staying about 35 to 40 speed steps, because I'm pulling about 13 cars. But hopefully I don't have any other issues with this one. I had friends with the pins will pop off the sides of the rods. Others would, this cross slide hatch would drop down, causing this rod to pop out of the steam chest, bend up, and start bending these rods up. And that's not a good thing. And others had smoke unit problems and derailing problems, like I said, and spookshow.net. Everybody knows him. He gave this thing an F grade. I mean, he was really disappointed. But, BLI rushed this too fast to beat Cato's big boy. And I can't wait to Cato's come out, because I got one of them on order too. And we'll see. And another disappointment about this, I don't know why they didn't put a traction tire on the back of this. They did it on the front, but not on the back of this. And on their Norfolk and Western Y6B, it's got double traction tires and it's a pulling machine. This would be a good pulling machine too if they put a traction tire in the back of that. I don't know if Cato's would have it or not. I know for sure Athearn's got on both sets of drivers. But this thing's got the weight that could be a nice puller. But like I said, I'll do some more testings and some more reviews on it. Two, when you let this cycle and you keep the ears pierced and peaked open, you can hear seagulls in the background of this thing. I couldn't believe it. You can hear them. I was like, what? And I just kept on playing this and playing it, and I heard it again several times. So there's seagulls in the background and the noise of this, which I couldn't believe, but that's okay with me. It doesn't hurt me. I love the crew talk and all the other talks on this, but I'm going to talk to Matt at Circus Circus, see if they got decals for it, because I like to get the decals on these steam tubes like Athearn has, and see if they can do a builder's plate too that's missing on these. That's what makes the train up, these little details. They're off on the color a little bit on the boiler, because in the firebox, it's charcoal, darker charcoal. It's supposed to be a lighter silver, but at least it makes the big boy stands out further out better. But we'll do some runs with this thing. Well, get it forward first. Excuse the layout, it's a little messy. I'm going to speed it up a little bit. I want to get her on 70. You can hear the sound on this. I can't see it. And the controller just quit working on me. To check the connections on it, I'm going to do a force stop. But I hope this helps you guys out. I'll do some more reviews, and I'll pop the boiler top off and show you how I made the seal on the inside. But I'll give you some tips on putting the smoke fluid in. I'm using the Merklin, what they recommend. But hope you guys have a nice day, and God bless.